Welcome to today's Explainer. If you've ever felt like managing your paycheck shouldn't be a part-time job in itself, well, you are in the exact right place. We're going to take the bureaucratic chore of setting up a direct deposit and turn it into a straightforward, empowering process. Okay, let's just dive right into this because if you are still cashing physical checks, you know the struggle. You're dealing with deposit holds, unnecessary trips to the bank, and honestly, the lingering anxiety of lost mail. In a world where money moves instantly, paper checks are essentially financial speed bumps. We're going to completely remove those bumps today, so even total newcomers to digital banking will have a complete understanding by the end of our time together. The sheer practical value direct deposit brings is just incredible. Your money is completely secure, it's available immediately upon receipt, and you skip the bank line entirely. You are literally reclaiming hours of your life every single month, all while making your personal finances vastly more secure.
This explainer is all about making the setup totally hassle-free. Here's our roadmap. 1. Why choose direct deposit? 2. Pre-setup requirements checklist. 3. Step-by-step setup process. 4. Troubleshooting and common mistakes. 5. Regions Bank deposit benefits. And finally, 6. Recap and final setup.
Section 1. Why choose direct deposit? Let's kick things off with why this move is an absolute game changer for your personal balance sheet and your daily routine. Rather than waiting up to 7 business days for a paper check to clear under standard funds availability policies, nobody wants that. Electronic payments use the Automated Clearinghouse, or ACH, network. This allows your employer or even a government agency to securely beam your net pay directly into your account in batches. There are no hold restrictions. Literally, when the money lands, it's yours to use right that second. Section 2. Pre-setup requirements checklist. Before we start clicking buttons or filling out forms, we've got to gather our tools. Being prepared here makes the actual execution take just a few minutes.
You'll need to be enrolled in Regions Online Banking, which requires your Social Security or taxpayer identification number, and you'll obviously want your mobile device or desktop handy. But most importantly, you absolutely need to know your exact account number and your 9-digit Regions Bank routing number.
If you're wondering where that is, you'll find your routing number on the bottom left of your personal check. It's those leftmost 9 digits. Getting this right is absolutely vital, folks. Think of this number as the GPS coordinates for your money, guiding it safely through the vast banking system directly to your specific account.
Section 3. Step-by-step setup process. Let's move to the main event and see how this builds into an actionable playbook. We're going to look at the exact steps you need to take to flip the switch.
The crucial point here is just following these 4 sequential steps. You gather your numbers, figure out how your employer processes payroll, submit the request, and then just keep an eye on your account to verify that first deposit. It really is that streamlined.
Now for step 3, the actual submission. You have 2 distinct options depending on what your employer supports. You've got the modern digital setup, which uses API integration right inside the Regions app, or you've got the traditional manual setup, which involves submitting a good old paper form to your HR department.
If you go the digital route, it's incredibly fast. You just open up the Regions mobile app, navigate over to the Pay and Transfer menu, and select Direct Deposit Management. This launches the Direct Deposit Switcher, powered by secure platforms like Pinwheel. You literally just search for your employer, securely log into your payroll portal right there through the app, and confirm the switch without ever touching a single piece of paper. But hey, if your employer doesn't support that digital API, no worries at all. You'll simply fill out the traditional authorization for automatic payroll deposits. At Regions, this is known as Form 52132. You'll specify if the money is going to checking or savings, write in those routing and account numbers we found earlier, sign it, and hand it to Human Resources. Just a quick heads up, some employers do have their own specific forms, so it's always a smart move to check with your HR rep first. Section 4. Troubleshooting and common mistakes. We want this to be completely seamless for you, so let's anticipate a few hurdles before you even hit them. Knowing these pitfalls will save you a ton of frustration. A major misunderstanding we see all the time is the timeline. Whether you go digital or manual, it generally takes 1 to 2 pay cycles for the first deposit to actively hit your account while the payroll systems update, so don't expect instant results on day 1. Another trap, especially for manual setups, forgetting a physical, wet signature. Certain organizations will flat out reject the form and delay your setup by up to 30 days if it isn't physically signed.
But once it is actively set up, the speed is amazing. Remember, unlike paper checks, electronic direct deposits carry no hold restrictions.
If that ACH file is received before the 8 p.m. Central Time business day cutoff, your funds are actually available that very same day.
Section 5, Regions Bank Deposit Benefits. Now for the really fun part. Automating your deposits doesn't just save time, it literally pays off.
See that number 2? That represents the number of days early you can get paid. Regions Early Pay is a courtesy service automatically added to checking, savings, money market accounts, and even the Prepaid Now card at zero additional cost when you set up direct deposit. Getting your paycheck up to 2 days faster gives you incredible breathing room.
And $0. Well, that's what you'll pay for your LifeGreen checking monthly fee if you have a recurring direct deposit. Yep, as long as you have at least one deposit of $500 or more, or combined deposits totaling $1,000 in a single statement cycle, that monthly fee is completely waived.
And check out this amazing personal finance hack, the split distribution. The system supports dividing your deposit. You can do what's called a remainder switch, where you allocate, say, 20% of your paycheck directly to a secondary savings account and let the remaining 80% settle right into your primary checking. You're building your savings automatically without ever having to think about it. How cool is that?
Section 6, Recap and Final Setup. Let's bring all this powerful information together so you can take action right now.
It's time for your action plan. Gather your account info, choose your preferred submission method, either that slick mobile app switcher or the trusty Form 52132, and submit the request to your employer. It's a tiny bit of upfront effort that will completely simplify your financial life moving forward.
With early access to your funds, waived monthly fees, and absolutely no more waiting in teller lines to deposit a piece of paper, you are back in total control of your time. The real question is, how will you use it?
As a final note, please remember this explainer provides general information and is not endorsed by Regions Bank or any financial institution. Please consult Regions Bank directly or a financial advisor for personalized guidance specific to your financial situation. Thank you so much for joining me, and here's to making your money work faster and smarter for you.